A distinguished guest, the Cabinet Secretary, who is our chief guest, the Director of Public Prosecution, the Court of Appeal Judge, Honorable Justice Kairu, the Solicitor General, Mr. Ken Ogeto, the Honorable Directors, the DPP Mauritius, Honorable Ndugu Mwakitau. I'm speaking in Swahili because I know he's from Tanzania. Development partners, prosecutors, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Bonjour tout le monde. Muribwanji. Salamu alaikum, sabal khair. Let me take this opportunity first of all to thank the DPP, Mr. Nurdin Haji, for inviting us the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission of Kenya. We are one of his biggest clients. I think he cannot afford to do without inviting me, but he's a very, very good partner. And as a commission, we are the lead agency mandated to combat corruption in Kenya through law enforcement, prevention, public awareness, and the enforcement of public ethics. Notably, the theme of this conference is effective mechanism to respond to emerging crimes and transnational organized crime in Africa. It's a wide-ranging topic and relevant to the challenges that we are currently facing as a commission in fighting graft, which many times transcend our national borders. Indeed, we have to agree that corruption is a security threat, especially to the developing countries. And the reality is that the regional and international cooperation is now an essential way and component in the fight against corruption. And actually, this entails investigations, prosecution, and asset tracing and asset recovery of illegally acquired assets. It is a matter that we must all roll up our sleeves and get involved in it without any fear. And I'm certain that in the course of the conference, we shall share the challenges encountered in our daily work while seeking cooperation across the borders, and also look at some successes which other prosecutors can learn from. Here in Kenya, some of the mechanisms adopted to respond to emerging and transnational crime include the signing of bilateral agreement with other countries in order to facilitate the return of stolen and corruptly acquired assets hidden in other jurisdictions. Secondly, we are looking at strengthening regional and international cooperation through membership to organizations such as the International Association of Prosecutors for the ODPP and International Association of Anti-Corruption Authority, that is IACC for the EACC. The overall objective here is to build strategic linkage for information sharing and expeditious processing of the MLA. Then we look at the automation of government services, such as immigration services, to reduce human interface and opportunity for corruption. If the migration can now have an integrated global system of tracing human movement, why can't we have the same on other aspects so that we are able to contain corruption globally with at ease? The issue of physical theft of public resources is now gone because we are having, everything is getting automated. 10 years ago or 15 years ago, we did not have a vocabulary called cryptocurrency. We did not have a word called Bitcoin. So more new terms are coming as a result of the automation of the world. Today's thieves, I remember when I was a young man, you would sometimes read that in New York City you have people who have invaded a bank and get away with bundles and bundles of dollars. In today's world, the thief is not cutting grill or using a pistol. The thieves are in their comfort zone, taking tea and using maybe even a smartphone to commit a very damaging sort of crime without anybody seeing it physically. So the initiative that we need should yield proper results both at local, regional, and global level. We have no doubt that the outcome of this conference will enrich our regional determination to effectively respond to emerging crimes and move away from the traditional way of addressing crime in the world. As I conclude, I once again welcome you to Mombasa. This is my home city. I am from this area, and I wish you a very successful conference. And I trust that after the conference, maybe you'll plan again to come privately so that you can enjoy the real aroma of this town. Because, you know, when you come to official visit, everything becomes extremely formal. You have to be in a suit, a tie, whereby the weather here is hot and humid. So we hope that next time you will come here well-dressed for this occasion, informally as a tourist, because right now I know you are formally at work. Shukran, thank you very much. Ziko Mwambiri, and merci beaucoup.